Toss a crumpled paper ball across the room, and your cat might sprint after it, scoop it up, and bring it right back to you. We usually associate this retrieval with dogs. For centuries, humans have selectively bred specific canines to hunt and return game as a specialized form of assistance. A 2023 study surveyed over 8,000 cats. Filtering the results revealed 40% actively play fetch. Looking closer, a statistical anomaly emerges. 94% of those cats fetch completely spontaneously. They were never trained to perform the action. That spontaneous emergence proves the behavior does not stem from human instruction. It originates entirely within the cat's own biology. The modern domestic house cat shares a direct genetic lineage with the African wildcat, a solitary ambush predator. This flowchart maps out the hardwired feline hunting sequence. Biologists break this instinctual process down into 6 distinct steps: spot, stalk, pounce, catch, kill, and carry. When you throw a toy across the living room, the sudden motion triggers those early predatory steps. It's an intense physical outlet that burns through the stored energy of an animal built for the chase. The return trip is actually the final carry phase of the hunt. In the wild, a cat transports its captured prey to a safe den where it can eat without being disturbed. By bringing that toy back to you, the cat is demonstrating that it considers your immediate vicinity to be the most secure territory in its environment. Since every domestic cat possesses that same hardwired hunting sequence, we have to look closely at why only certain individuals perform the full fetch routine. A cat's baseline activity level and its capacity for social interaction are determined heavily by its genetic predispositions. The Siamese breed is a prime example of this, carrying genetics wired for high intelligence and a strong need for interactive social engagement. Similarly, breeds like the Burmese possess genetic traits that make them highly active and deeply engaged with their owners. These specific genetics act as an amplifier. When a cat has a naturally high drive for activity and social need, the ancestral carry instinct is far more likely to surface as interactive play. Dogs retrieve items because they have an ingrained desire to please humans. Cats fetch out of a desire for interactive engagement. When a cat drops a toy in your lap to initiate a game, it is extending a deliberate invitation for social bonding. The interaction happens entirely on the feline's terms. The cat exercises absolute agency, maintaining control over when the game starts and when it ends. Spontaneous fetching functions as a sophisticated negotiation for mutual play from an independent animal. The cat initiates a shared activity rather than performing a submissive trick. Ultimately, a cat that fetches is providing a diagnostic overview of its own well-being. The behavior signals high levels of physical fitness, a sharp cognitive drive, and a deeply secure bond. If you want to train a non-fetching cat to play the game, the only scientifically viable method is operant conditioning. Using a clicker, you capture and lure the behavior by rewarding the cat with a high-value treat the exact moment its natural hunting instinct occurs. This method works because it reinforces an existing biological drive. You are encouraging the cat's natural sequence to play out, rather than forcing it to learn an unnatural behavior. Ultimately, a fetching cat is an apex predator, actively choosing to integrate you into its instinctual daily routine.